Mm, 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 mm. Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. Hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank y'all so much for the love and support. It's been very intense lately, but it's just being able to have that that show of report of support that really keeps you going a long way. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And when you have if you have been watching the videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of the video, or you're just up telling me about your empath experience of gifts that you would that's pushing you into a positive direction. I don't know what is going on with me in my intro today. So with that being said, if you feel like the video is giving you insight or in good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times and need confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give you a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. As always, it's truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The meditation music that I'm using is still from the same ones from the last two videos, is by Jason Stevenson. And the title of the meditation is 888 Hertz, Abundance Gate, Release Toxic Energy Meditation, 888 Hertz of Infinite Abundance, Love, and Wealth. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101 Heyokas, Hidden Solutions to What We Seek Comes from Your Divine Passion. So many different things is taking place. It is a beautiful thing when if I get a view of what is personally going on in my life, the where creator and source is saying, be able to shed light on this, because so many people are going through different things. Things are coming very heavy. It just seems like you don't get a break because it's coming from all different directions. And it's like they want us to be able to see the things that we love to do on our pastime, that especially can collaborate or, give that counterpart a compliment to what you do on your pastime that connects with your gifts. A lot of times when I remember I did a video, I don't know, it was a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago, of where insight comes. So subliminal comes out from things that you enjoy to do in your pastime. Like I tell people, if you've been with me for a while, I say I love watching horror movies. And then I changed it up a little bit, because it's like I don't want to be embodying stuff like that all the time. It was like past entertainment. So I allow myself to be versatile. I watch different videos on YouTube. I don't really watch TV. So it's like a lot of things where, you're challenging yourself or you're seeing different things in the world that, seeing other kindness that other people are passing on to somebody else, playing something forward. Or you seeing these different, I know there's been a lot of heavy timelines for me to see these, or is being presented towards me actually, of different TikTok videos. Like I've been seeing the ones about people that have gone through some really heavy stuff and it projected something in a positive came in a positive outcome. That's what I was trying to say. I know it was this one. I mean, it had me in tears, because you get so sensitive about different things that's taking place in other people's lives that, dag, I wish I could take their pain away. But a lot of times it reflects like that hardship, that trauma. You don't know what that's preparing you for. A lot of times when we're in situations like that, like I've said, every painful experience you go through holds a purpose for something. And I remember this one lady, and I mean, it was a tearjerker to me. She was in this shirt of when she went into ending a toxic connection with her significant other. You can't use certain words. They flag you for that. Domestic dispute, put it that way. And it really, got me there, because I've been in situations like that. But she's now like a police officer, being able to help people with domestic violence and stuff like that. And it's just, when you can see somebody that has came out of a very hectic situation and create something better, even though we're not getting a lot of positive feedback about certain situations when it's doing with law enforcement. But hey, it's a good thing when you can see somebody who's been through a situation that guided them to want to help others that's in that situation. So it's like a lot of time when you're trying to allow yourself to navigate and trying to see where you fit apart in your purpose, it guides you towards different things just by the people you connect with. You may be having a question that is really, you're really trying to get insight on, or clarity or confirmation. And a lot of times when we're in our feelings about things, or we're being too anxious, or we're getting nervous or something, it puts that block, or it's like a gap that where the vibes is trying to come into your life through some type of insight that it's trying to get. But a lot of times when it comes to us, just helping other people reflects that answer that you were looking for within yourself. And I've seen so much of what has taken place in my life. There's been times, like, if you've been with me for a while, I've had bad days, but who hasn't? You're trying to allow yourself to say everything happens for a reason. Just because you're dealing with a very, very heavy situation, that you're really trying to allow yourself to be at peace with what is taking place, being patient, clarity, it's allowing that to be guided towards you, because you're keeping yourself open. And a lot of times it was hard to do that when our minds were on things that was really not relevant in our lives. And it takes a minute for you to be able to do that. And so when there's days that I've been really, struggling through things, it could have been grief of losing a loved one, or, healing from past hurt that, you're really trying to allow yourself to separate from, because it's like those sequences, even though they may have impacted you in a very heavy way, it gives you that insight that you did not know you needed, because it's just like right now, it's like when I told y'all the other day when I had to go in hermit mode and I had to shut off all communication, it was that vibration that I was guided to say, hey, you're at that point where it's like no looking back. Don't allow yourself to get souped up in other people's confusion, because there's so many different things that's coming your way. And a lot of times we have to understand, the devil don't want nothing good coming out of situations, but also at the same time, universe will give that to you just to see how you're going to do on different things that is taking place in your life. You're finding new meaning to your past that you're being guided towards. You're getting new insight from a lot of things. And it's just like, wow, I didn't look at it that way, because you're allowing yourself to, when you're allowing yourself to know that, there's no accident or coincidences, your self, it's just like your life experience becomes your best teacher. It can inspire you to do all these different things. That's why it's just so many times I've gone through things, and it was in a heavy vibe where I just felt lost. I felt hurt, aggravated, and and I'm just like, am I not doing enough? Or why does it feel like I'm not really being heard? And it's like that vibration comes from wound, that type of vibration. When you're allowing yourself to place that heaviness into your life, it's like you're making that your reality. But just being able to understand, even though things may not be unfolding in the way it does, just look at the messages you send out towards other people, even though it may not be a million, and they may not be like about 10, 20,000 or whatever, but you just don't realize those 5 or 10 people, they're watching something like that. You don't know what kind of ripple effect is going to take in the algorithm of the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I always tell people that, just from my time of experience, I can allow myself to really sit back and just see how far I came. Being able to understand, some things it's just not meant for you to understand. When it comes to that clarity that you're really, wanting to hear, wanting to see, when you've gone through different situations, you're like, are they going to apologize? Or you're going to be placed in that situation where somebody's going to admit their responsibility of truth, of what they connected with you to push you down a certain path. And it's like, when you're allowing yourself to grow, you're not going to be looking forward to wanting to get that. It's like you're feeling like you need to have some kind of validation for what somebody did. And then it was just like, when I'm not even allowing myself to do that, when I start allowing myself to do what uplifts me, allowing myself to do what that nourishes my soul, my mindset, what I choose to project towards other people, not wanting to look for validation from an outside source to give me credit when I'm getting it through the projection of how it's being seen, and you appreciate the negative as well as the positive, because that's all about an experience, take you towards the next level. And that's why I really love doing my videos. At times I would be hard on myself, because there would have been times that, I would do like 12 or 13 videos a day and go like, 2 or 3 weeks straight. And I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Let me look back in my videos and see when's the last time I actually took a day off. And I'm just wondering why, it could have been like 3 weeks straight. And I'm wondering why I'm so tired. But then I allow myself to know, you're being pushed and pulled to do better, for yourself. And it's not like you're in a rat race or anything like that, but universe has a reason why they're pushing you, like, hey, keep going, be consistent. When you get to a certain point, we're going to tell you to ease up a little bit. And then, when I'm allowing myself to really look at where I was at that point in time, it's just like, even when I want to take a break for like I did this week, well, not this starting week, but from last week until today, that insight comes from the things that you truly enjoy, and it could be things that I need the answer for this. And next thing you know, you're like, universe, can you, the things that I'm not seeing, can you allow me to understand, to hear what is not really being said? And you're getting that through connections, through, your hobbies, the things that allows you to unwind. When you're allowing yourself to be in that vibration that's aligning with peace, your mind is not focused on what's going to happen tomorrow, or am I going to get that answer or whatever I'm wanting, that light from enlightenment from what happened last week. You're allowing yourself to be in that now. And that's what universe always wants us to do. Be in the now. The future is not here yet. So I don't want you to worry, because it's not here yet. The past, you can't change it. All you can do is learn from it and just allow yourself to grow from it. And it's just like, when you're allowing yourself to be open towards that kind of insight, I mean, it's just allowing yourself to know you're not blocking yourself. Because I noticed a lot of times when I was, wanting an answer to something, it was like it was really eating at me when I wasn't focused on what was truly relevant. What was not really important. I wanted to allow myself, because when you've gone in a situation where you have always reflected on painful situations, negative things, how you were treated, how you allowed yourself to be open towards certain things, you're losing sight on what they needed you to learn from those different things. Or when you're wanting to, get that clarity, am I doing enough? Am I going the right direction? All things come to us in the most craziest ways, and it's just a blessing anytime when you're changing through things, you get different feedback whatever you're doing. Because a lot of times we feel like, dang, am I doing enough? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Like my example for my videos, being very transparent. It was like, I don't want to be that person that feels like they don't never have a bad day. I see a lot of people when you're on YouTube, and I really enjoy the content. I'm like, dang, what are they doing? Because I don't feel like they ever have a negative day. But it's just like, at times, I was telling somebody today, when you're doing, this type of insight, whatever you want to call it, and type of, experience with your life, where you're placing yourself in a spot where you can be judged. And it's like I learned from so many different things that took place in my life. But then it was like when I got into that vibration, I really had to shake myself off of, because I was looking for outside validation. Like, am I getting this, whatever? And then it's just like, when you want to know you're on that right path, you'll start getting things, that kind of confirmation where it sounds encouraging. And I'm not just saying just sounds encouraging, but that vibration is coming from that same thing that's, just giving you that encouragement. Because it's like, there's times I really go through bad days, and trying to be as transparent, but not trying to be, in that vibe of negativity. Because I've seen how much I've, changed from the first time I started doing videos. I'm like, I can't believe I've been doing this almost 5 years now. And just being able to come from a place is just being able to say, I'm grateful for all those struggles. I'm grateful for those things that block me. I'm grateful for the redirections I constantly have, grateful for me to be able to be honest with how I feel. There's times where y'all felt me being aggravated. There's times when I placed videos out about peace when my heart was breaking, allowing myself to be vulnerable. Y'all seen me cry. I had to cover myself up a couple of times. I'm like, it's okay for them to see you cry, but I ain't trying to get to that ugly stage. But being able to say, if I cry now, it's for appreciation. To know, people are like, Roslynn, I want to be able to give you something. I want to send you something because you don't help me here. And I said, the blessing to me that you can give me is to allow me to know that I made some kind of sense to the confusion that's taking place in your life. To know you're not the only one going through these things. And it feels good that there's somebody out here in the world that you can truly connect with, that gets you, that understand how it is to get up in the morning and actually have a smile on your face when you're living through a nightmare that you are so past ready to get out of. Allowing yourself to have those little tiny victories of being able to play something, at least about 2 or 3, words that you can just identify with yourself in a positive light. And there's so many different ways you're getting so much confirmation, through your numbers, through your synchronicities, through your interaction with other people, what things that is just not relating to you anymore are resonating with you, what things you tolerated before, what things you're not tolerating. You're allowing yourself to receive that love and validation through self, going through within and being able to say, what, this part of my life, I need to allow myself to change, because this is that part of my life that, is shining on me, and I don't like how it's projecting. I don't like how I look at it. I don't like the vibration that I'm feeding into it and it's coming back. There's so many different things that are taking place that you are really looking for, and it's been hidden in plain sight this whole time. A lot of times we go talk to this person, and all we had to do was just reflect. Calm your mind, settle, because it's like when you're going through so many different things and it's foreign, that's already enough to put you in shock. Like, you don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's just like, we have to be open to those new experiences. I've seen so many different, I feel a lot of vibes from you all, being able to know that transparency that gives somebody comfort. What I'm saying? It's not like painting a picture of me of, what I want you to see, but I'm giving you the real me. Either you're going to like it or you don't. You're going to agree or you don't. And it's okay, and then it's allowing me to say, I want to be better than I was 5 minutes ago. I want to be more, loving towards myself, so I can open myself up towards that love that I'm trying to get, to connect with, allowing myself to be honest about what I'm still dealing with when it comes to a burden, allowing myself to be able to love myself enough to say, what, it's time to let that go. Everything has had a purpose to it. Your struggles become your strength, and it's just like that pain becomes a very powerful purpose. It's all about how you choose to really sit back and reflect on that. So if there are certain things, I know I went all over the place about the content, but it's just like the things that you're looking for the answers for, it's going to be how you like to help people out. You know, that question that you maybe is really just aggravating you on getting that answer, you're going to end up giving yourself that answer just by interacting with somebody else. And it's going to be that aha moment. You know, you're going through so much, but be able to give yourself that congrats, because you have gone a long way. You have gone a long way. And my energy, y'all, if it's starting to flash in here and face starting to change a little bit, you know, it's the energy is very potent right now. But just being able to understand, it's like all things come right when you least expect it. You know, your pastime passion gives so much intellect, you know, so much enlightenment that I mean, you can even been searching for it, and it may have been something that you thought you were not going to have, you know, concerns about, ended up getting you before you get it. So allow yourself to move forward, being open to, you know, new journeys. You know, there's so many different blessings of abundance is coming in so many forms for you. You deserve it. You know, we've been all going through so many hard hitters that it's not even funny, but it's opened us up to new sights that we never thought we would be able to achieve. So I hope you were able to get something out of that. I would love to give a post notification shout out to 8 Unicornicopia, 8 Sarah Hindley, Gigi, Quantum 369, and Just Jay. Much love to you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Like and subscribe. Give a thumbs up, share, tell somebody about the channel. You know, I would love to be able to connect with you on those levels. Like I say, I forgot to say it on before. I leave all my contact information in the description box below. And I will see y'all on my next video. Much love. Peace.